here in my yard? Well, since you're out here, you can go ahead and see what I do today. Anyways, before we get started today, y'all, since you're out here in my yard, you can see what a big mess it is. We got rain again yesterday. Got a pretty healthy list today, but I want to get these blades sharpened and maybe get some oil changed before the boys get over here and we go off to work today. Okay, nothing fancy here. This is what I use to take my blades off and to sharpen them. Now, a few days ago, Matthew said, "Dad, I think I hit something with the blades." Now, you can see this here is okay. Then here's okay. See here? They're not unbouncing. However, you see this one? They're not supposed to do this. Now, these are Marbine blades. They're not cheap. They're about $40 a piece. See that signal? And the reason they cost so much is because you can actually grind a brick with these things. But now, Marbine, by the way, paid me $100,000 to say that. Anyways, so I don't want to buy another $40 blade. I'm going to try something that y'all might think is crazy, and it might be. I'm going to see if I can straighten this blade out. Now, I'm putting this board under there, and I'm going to go drive up on it as far as the board because I don't want the blade to break and blow my tire. So, let's go see what it does. So, how many of you think this is going to work? Now, comment below. Okay, and be honest. It's on the honor system. Who do you all think this is going to work? I've never tried it before. Okay, I went ahead and ground these. Now, let me show you something. You may notice this in here has got a little bit more of a blade than this one. Now, they're razor sharp, folks. I kid you not, they're razor sharp. Anyways, you see how they get rounded off on the end? Now, some people might think that's a problem. I don't. You see how they get round? They're better for slicing and dicing. And you know whose term that is. So, see, when they're round and that grass hits it, it just slices it right off. So I'm okay with rounded ends. The reason the ends get rounded is because that the bulk of the work is done by the tip of this blade. So it's going to wear out first. So by the time I throw a blade out, unless it gets bent or something, it'll be round, real round at the end. Okay, this is the first yard. This is Robert's yard. This is what me and the boys did. So, you want me to tell you about the new trick this older person told me?
Yeah, as soon as you turn down the air conditioner. It's chilly today.
Of how to get rid of ants in a natural fashion. Now, you know, this time of the year and all season long, we're all going to have a real problem with them giant sized ant holes. So we're all going to have a problem with these ants this year. Everybody has a problem. I mean, just about every yard I go to. And so, there was this person that told me how to get rid of ants. Now, I haven't tried it, but I'm going to. I'll tell you when I get back in from getting the mail. I'm going to tell you how to get rid of ants. If this person was right now, this older person, and she is 80 plus, and she said she's tried it and it definitely does work. Because she does it in her yard, and the places where she has done this, the ant hills is dried up and gone. The ants are dead. What do you think it is? And if you've ever heard of this, let me know. Comment below.
Salt.
No.
Alcohol.
No.
Diatomaceous earth. Because I've tried all those things.
No. None of those. It is rice.
How could rice kill them?
She said the rice, what they do is the rice is so dry and so dense that when the ants eat them, they literally swell up in their stomach and kill the ants.
That's horrible. That's a horrible death.
That is a very, well, I mean, diatomaceous earth, basically the same thing. It just cuts them to pieces. But the difference is, in diatomaceous earth and those other things you just mentioned, they actually eat this. And it actually goes in their gut and kills them. And I seen in her yard, she showed me some of the hills she put the rice on, and they are not active. So we will be trying that.
Yeah, I've got one big anthill right in my flower bed. I mean, big anthill. I tried to whack it and it got all over me, all over everything. The only thing is those little tiny black ants that everyone gets in the spring that deludes you. I mean, like, I don't know. Rista said she hasn't got them, and I don't know how, because she's got food sitting out everywhere. You know, like I went over there the other day and there were brownies just sitting right on the table, and no ants. If they were sitting on the stove, it would have been covered. It would have been like a moving sea of ants in our house. So I don't know what's going on, why different houses, but every spring I seem to get these stupid things. What's this?
What is this in the road? Man, you know what? I came down the road the other day and there was a battery in the road. There was a battery in the road. And whoever hit that battery did serious damage to their car. And I'd have gotten out and got it, but folks, this 4-lane, it is so busy. About the only way you can get out and pick anything up in the road is you call the police. They get out there with their lights on, and you can get out there and move something, because it is too dangerous.
I read this article yesterday. It was talking about our quiet town of, Blount County is no longer quiet because of the traffic. What happened to our county? What was talking about?
It's unbelievable.
There was in like 2008 or something, when the market crashed. Homes were so affordable in this area that people started coming in from other states because there's so many different jobs around this area. It's like an industry hub.
It's crazy.
And since then, so many other industries have decided, hey, there's a lot of people here, so I'm going to invest in these big companies like Amazon, Denso, all these companies coming in, that Smith Weston place. All this, so now
you'll not be wanting it for a job here, and these jobs here, they pay very well.
And the thing is, though,
we're talking $20 an hour plus.
Yeah, they pay well, but you can't afford to live around here. If we had to own our home, it would be hard to find a home.
It is true. Housing
is booming.
Housing is so high that it makes your wages a lot lower. Fortunately, Our housing we got years ago, it's extremely affordable.
But you look at our road, this 411. At night, you would see one or two cars going by
all day long.
All day
all
long.
night long. You'd hardly see anything going by.
All day long.
Now it's just zoom because the 4-lane is all the way from Maryville all the way down to Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah, and it's just like boom, boom, non-stop. People going back and forth, whatever they're doing. There's no stopping. There's constant traffic. When I was out driving yesterday, I could barely get out of Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah, and these truckers, they like to use this road because there's no inspection stations. Here comes a call from Dean.
That's what that is.
The footage of my baby working.
You got the camera right where I'm gonna blow the crap out of it.
It's okay. I'll slow-mo it. You know? Slow-mo? Yeah, I'll get a picture of my baby working. So, we're quitting for today. I gotta go to the house and get the its oil changed. They say after 10 hours change oil, and it's got 30 on it, so I'm a little late. And we had a flat tire on the mower and had to deal with that. Thought we'd buy a flat free tire, but
You might be able to find one.
And they're like $300 with the tax after you pay
How
the tax.
much did you spend for all that stuff you bought today?
$89. Of course, I bought enough oil to change the oil and everything, and the oil in your car.
My oil in my car doesn't need change.
Yeah, it does.
Not yet. Okay.
So not too bad. You got to change the oil in your car and your mowers and stuff. Or you won't
Not
be
my
running.
mowers. Talking about my mowers.
Got to change the oil and everything. So I did get the tire, another tire I had a spare, messed around and got it fixed. But I definitely, one of the reasons I bought the Wright is because it's got the flat free tires on it. And that just showed me they just put a little bit more money into their mowers. So that kind of impressed me when I seen the flat free tires. And so with that being said, we're on our way to the house. It's, what time is it?
6:30.
6:30. It was a light day. We didn't come out till what?
10:30.
10:30.
10:30. We left the house at 10:30.
10:30. I didn't do as much as I'd hoped to do, but what are you gonna do, right? Sometimes it happens that way. And we went to do the little mulch job, but
Someone didn't get enough mulch.
we didn't get enough mulch, so we got to go back there and finish that Saturday. But all in all, it's been a pretty good, beautiful day.
Someone didn't get enough mulch.
Do y'all like my shirt?
Yeah, Jay's crazy cuts out mowing our yards. Get him some yards up here. It's a long commute.
Yeah, they sent me a shirt, so I'm wearing it. Because I'm cheap. I'll do some advertising for them. Ain't nobody around here to hire them that far off, though, I don't think.
No,
Do you?
probably not. Jay's crazy cuts.
Did you see it on the back of my shirt?
Yes, I did. I can see it on the front too there.
Yeah.
Okay, let's read the comments.
Real dirty.
This one's the last
See?
video.
Right there. That nice shirt.
Oh, you're gonna kill us. So the first one is Missy Joy.
Missy Joy.
I agree with Mariah. That hill looks like a pain. My husband and I went through your area on our way from the airport to Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge for a vacation. Maryville is absolutely beautiful. We are hoping to move to Tennessee in the next year. Thanks for your great video. I enjoy your content. Just move to Gatlinburg, not to Maryville.
Oh, Gatlinburg. You don't want to be there. Oh, Lord.
Just joking.
Well, Maryville, I got to say, I've been all around the world, and I'm going to tell you something. As far as a decent place to live, either side of the mountain is good. Because I tell you, I love over there where Carl and Rachel lives, too. I love that place.
Asheville, but
Asheville, North
they're said they're
Carolina.
moving
Beautiful.
to Tennessee. So they need to move either to like Walland or
Any place right around here in the foothills is beautiful. You'll love it.
Lou
Lou!
said, good morning, Wes and Mariah. The way you two work, it doesn't matter that yards aren't beautiful. They are beautiful when you guys are done with them. Great work. Have an awesome, prosperous week. God bless. Thank you.
Thank you, Lou. That's very kind of
And
you,
Demand
sir.
said,
Demand!
hi, Mariah West. My brother and I have one roller coaster hill on. We have to mow it side to side because it's so steep. I don't know about any blessing boxes in our area, but there are boxes with books for children to read and give books. Now, the blessing boxes, you will find them mostly at churches. They're in the church parking lot.
Yeah, and they got little places where you can put food.
It's
Man, it's a smart thing to do.
non-perishable food, like pasta, hamburger helper, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and it is on the honor system. And the one we went to, we only went to one.
Well, we dropped off a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, but it did have some food in it.
Not a lot.
Not a lot, but if you needed something to eat, it was there. And I'm just going to start keeping my eyes on them boxes. I'm going to stop at a few here and there and see if they get rated or if people are really using them for a decent thing. You notice my hair is getting white.
Yeah. Jay's Crazy Cuts. Good video,
I
Wes.
wonder why.
We lost 6 yards this year, but picked up 7 new ones.
We got probably 20-ish.
We lost
We lost a half a dozen,
maybe 6.
but we did.
We picked up,
3 of ours were due to death.
yeah, we picked up a bunch of.
And then some of them voluntarily we got rid of.
We weeded out some yards. So anyhow, it says love the blessing box. Oh, Wanda Lee is saying that. Wish there was one here. You could make those.
Yeah, you
boxes.
can actually put one in your own yard, Wanda.
You can make.
Of course, you wouldn't have many people back there in the boonies.
You can make blessing boxes.
I think I'll put one in my yard so people bring my groceries right to my house.
Wild Bill.
Wild Bill! Wild Bill! Wild Bill!
I love the mountains. I don't have beautiful yards, but I have to say my mom's is the best looking one, nice and green. God bless you for sneezing. Okay.
Thank you, thank you.
That is nice of you to donate that food. I heard worms can do a job on yards if it's terrible. I never have seen a blessing box before.
That's a good idea, Bill. You ought to pass it on to your local church.
I hate hills because I have plenty, so I agree with Mariah. We have a lot of Dollar Generals here for sure. I'm sorry to hear you lost that yard. Yes, Parkville is in Baltimore, Maryland. In fact, my church is Parkville on Club Hill Road. Great video.
Thank you, Bill.
I got a
Thank you, Wandy.
lot of.
Did you read Wandy's already?
Yeah,
I'm losing my mind.
She's talking about the blessing
I'm
box.
tired. I was listening to Carl and Rachel, and they said that their daughter had to pay more taxes in this year than they did because of her dog or pet leash business or something like that. She makes things for animals. That's a smart girl, smart kid. Anyways, y'all, I'll be there. Choose. Ciao.
Why would you say your hair is white? It's good white.
It's getting white. It's getting gray.
It's not gray. It's white.
Why? I'm very young.